As y'all have probably guessed by the title of this video, we at Top Tier Fishing are holding another tournament. This time it is not going to be open to everyone. It will only be open to high school anglers, and for first place, it is an $8,000 scholarship to Bruton Parker University. We are also doing cash payouts, and if you go on our Instagram and share about this tournament, you will be entered into a raffle to get the Shimano SLX DC. As for that being said, we'll now get into the rules for this tournament. First off, being this is a length tournament, so you will need to have a bump board. This bump board needs to be easily read, and in all of your pictures, we need to be able to see the full fish. When you submit your pictures, the fish needs to have its mouth closed, tucked to the end of the bump board. You cannot be touching the tail. You can have your hand in the middle of the fish, but it can be nowhere near the tail, no pinching of the tail, nothing like that. Also, when your fish is on the bump board, you cannot have your hands underneath the gill plates. Like I said, you have to have your hand, you can have it on top or you cannot have it on the fish at all, but that mouth has to be touching the end and no hands on the tail. When submitting your fish, you can only go by quarter lengths. So you can have, let's say, 14.25, 14.5, 14.75, and then 15. We're not going to be doing any of those middle lengths, so only by quarters. In all of your submissions, you need to have the identifier clearly in all of your pictures. That will be given out the day of the tournament. With this tournament having a higher stakes and it being only public waters, you need to have your GPS on when you submit fish. In order for us to count that, we need to be able to see what body of water you're fishing. And like I said, this is a public water only tournament. Anywhere that an actual fishing tournament can be held, that's where you can fish. Lakes, rivers, no private ponds, that kind of stuff. That will conclude our rules for this tournament. Thank you for joining the Top Tier Fishing Top 100 Fishing Tournament, and we look forward to seeing who will take this thing home.